back up again when he proposed. The two are now engaged to be married. What an emotional roller coaster ride. I just a little tip for folks out there, don't do that.
No.
Don't play with people's emotions when it's that. Don't crush her and then bring her back up. It's awful, but it is TV.
I can't wait to watch it in its full glory.
You just got spoiled.
I did just get spoiled. I watch it with my husband, and he's going to be a little sad that I
don't tell him
something
though.
that he doesn't.
Don't
exactly.
spoil it.
I'm not a spoiler.
All right.
Well, you have an opportunity today to help a family or a child in need. This is video from last year's Bikes for Tykes event. This year's event takes place this morning at 9 at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick. Volunteers will gather and build bicycles for deserving local children. Apple Valley News Now is a partner for this event.
And we are very proud to be that partner.
Definitely.
Let's take a live look outside. Snow in the morning. It's not truly Snowmageddon, but it's slowed down some schools this morning. We have an update coming up.
And right now on Good Morning Northwest, much of the region is waking up to winter weather conditions. How long it will stick around and what you can do today to get to where you need to go. And the winter weather conditions are making roads slick. What to do if you find yourself hitting an icy patch during the morning commute.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. It's 6 o'clock on this Friday morning. I hear my emails going ding. That's on a snowy morning. That means most likely we're getting more and more school delays. Yes. So we're going to keep you up to date on those school delays. Right now, Pasco, 2-hour delay. Goldendale, Highland, Natchez Valley, and West Valley. But we may get more. So you're going to keep them up to date on that.
Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jason.
So
it's Friday.
It is Friday. We've made it to December, and December 1st, it was always a magical day for me because, the wait was almost over. I waited all year for the holiday season. I'm telling you, my year was built around it. But we've got snow this morning, but it's going to swiftly switch on us. Let's take a look outside. Look at that snow on the ground. Good morning, Riley. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. So we do have a weather alert morning. More snowfall coming in. It is going to switch to rain-snow mix. Just depending on where you're at is when that switch is going to happen. So here's that snow coming into Ellensburg, Yakima, even a little bit of rain-snow mix in Toppenish. By the time it gets into the mid-Columbia, it's going to switch around 8 o'clock or so to rain-snow mix, then plain old rain as we move along in the day. Now, Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish, you're not getting over the freezing mark until, excuse me, I'm just verklempt from all the weather, until Saturday late night into Sunday. So do expect to see a little bit more snow today. It'll be very scattered, but then rain will finally come for your areas tomorrow. We do have some visibility issues, just a bit, 70% visibility for most of our cities, if not perfect visibility, but that will be moving along as we're seeing heavy winds come in this weekend. So for today, we slowly start to warm up, much warmer tomorrow for our areas. Morning snow, we're already seeing it. It'll be persisting for the next couple of hours, then possibly scattered snow into your evening hours. Tri-Cities area, snow turning into rain-snow mix, turning into rain as we move along into our afternoon, and maybe just some rain for the mid-Columbia. Heavy at times, heavy rain for our weekend as well. It's a weather alert morning. Let me get you ready for all of that. My first alert weather forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
And as Jason and I were talking about, we're getting some school delays into the newsroom. Here's what we've got so far. In the Yakima region, East Valley School District and Selah School District are 2 hours late. Highland School District and Natchez Valley School District are 2 hours late. And Epic and Seedlings classes are 2 hours late. West Valley School District is 2 hours late. In the Tri-Cities region, Pasco School District is 2 hours late, and this includes Kings Point Christian School. Find the latest at applevalleynewsnow.com. This first big snow of the season for many parts of our area, and that means it's time to start thinking about winter driving. Alyssa Warner talked to WashDOT about how their crews are preparing.
Crashes can happen any time of year, even under the best of conditions. But when ice and snow roll in, that risk goes up. WashDOT officials tell me a lot of times people complain about the speed at which their crews are working, but there is a good reason for it.
They tend to go at speeds around 35 miles per hour. That's for better application of the chemicals that we're putting on the roadway.
Call it slow but steady. This time of year, especially with a storm moving in, WashDOT crews are working around the clock.
We do what's called running a hot seat. That means that every single piece of equipment has a person inside it at all times during a snow event, like what we're expecting here.
The snow is expected to be falling fast on the mountains, but WashDOT says it's not always the snow itself that causes a problem for the passes.
Last year, the pass closed multiple times, and every single one of those was due to someone driving too fast for conditions, not paying attention. Focusing on this upcoming weekend, traffic volumes oftentimes double because it's a major east-west travel route on I-90 over Snoqualmie Pass. And so we'll see, one, an increase in traffic, and two, a storm is coming in.
No matter where you're headed, this is a good time to check your vehicle and make sure that you're prepared for anything.
Bring things that will keep you comfortable for an extended period of time. Boots, hats, gloves, blanket. What if you were stopped in traffic and there was a major road closure and you had to sit on the highway for a couple hours?
About an hour into the snowfall that started last night, people in the Ellensburg area ended up in a ditch while traveling on I-82. The Washington State Patrol reported multiple cars spun off into the ditches. Some of those cars had extensive damage. There's no word yet on injuries. At one point, westbound lanes were closed at exit 26 due to the extent of emergency vehicles and cars. And over between Patterson and I-82, a section of SR 14 had to close due to a semi-fire. This happened about the time it started snowing, causing a problem for emergency vehicles trying to respond and other drivers facing the same slick conditions. Washington State Trooper Chris Thorson says drivers need to slow down when the weather is changing like this. When it comes to driving in conditions like this, many drivers believe if they have proper snow tires or an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's nearly impossible for them to spin out before heading into the winter weather. Make sure you check your tires and that they're at the right PSI. Check your battery to make sure it's in good working order. Don't use cruise control while driving on snowy or icy roads. Finally, give other drivers space. Remember, if you get into a crash or spin out, first responders trying to help you are also put at risk in these conditions. It's also important to have a good car emergency kit. Make sure you always have items with you to help you keep warm, such as hats, coats, and blankets. Have a windshield scraper, flashlight, first aid kit, booster cables, and a multi-tool like a Swiss Army knife. Cat litter or sand also helps if you're in an icy area and need traction under your tires. Find a complete emergency kit list at applevalleynewsnow.com. And as we now officially get into our winter weather conditions, it's important to remember the 4 Ps. That means protecting your people, pets, plants, and pipes. For people, check on friends, family, and neighbors. Make sure everyone is okay. For pets, they need to have shelter from winter weather and make sure they have food and water available. For plants, cover them up, especially if they're not winter friendly. And for pipes, insulate them if you can. Cover outside hose spigots and make sure you know where your shutoff valve is in case of an emergency. While trying to keep warm, never use a generator inside your home or garage and run them at least 20 feet away from your home so fumes won't seep in. And if you choose to use a space heater, look for a device that has an automatic shutoff if it gets tipped over. Don't leave it on and then go to sleep. And always make sure you have working smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms in your home. To get more in-depth information on preparing for our winter weather, just click on our winter weather article at applevalleynewsnow.com. We've got more information on all the stories that you just heard. Jason Valentine returns now with another quick look at the weather.
Folks, we are looking at more snow on the way if it's not in your city yet, but rain-snow mix, wind, warmer temperatures, a lot going on. All of your first alert weather forecasts coming right up.
And straight ahead, there are some major changes for college students who are needing to file for financial aid. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
The secret of every great chef is their knives and how well they sharpen them. Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Imagine no more. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone. Coated with Granite Stone non-stick and made of stainless steel. One of the hardest substances on earth for ultimate cutting-edge durability. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro.
Very comfortable, very sharp. I thought you had to be a professional chef to cut like this.
Yeah. Woo! This is really an incredible knife.
The Easy Grip rubberized handles deliver incredible control and accuracy. To chop salads in seconds, cut frozen solid meat with ease, and get razor-thin slices every time. The non-stick surface means food slides right off, and they're dishwasher safe. Plus, they'll stay razor sharp, guaranteed. Why pay hundreds? Today, you'll get this complete set of 6 NutriBlades for only $29.95. You'll get the powerful Santoku knife to chop large fruit and dice onions. The slicer for razor-thin veggies and deli meat. The serrated bread knife for slicing fresh, warm bread with ease. The ultralight chef knife with reduced surface area for less friction. This versatile utility blade is great in the kitchen and around your home. And the precision paring knife for peeling and garnishing. $29.95 is an amazing value, but order right now and we'll even ship them to you for free. So get your own NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone, the last knives you'll ever buy.
To order, call 1-800-524-6914 or go online to buynutriblade.com. That's 1-800-524-6914 or go to buynutriblade.com. Order now.
A portion of the news is sponsored by Kubota.
Welcome back, everyone. For years, students and their parents have struggled to fill out the FAFSA paperwork needed to apply for financial aid, a process that can take hours or even days to complete. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us thanks to a new financial aid law championed by Senator Patty Murray, there will soon be an easier way.
By the end of the year, students will be able to access a whole new application, a simplified version of the process that means less questions to answer and less time to fill it out.
In some cases, applicants will go from having to answer over 100 possible questions to fewer than 20.
Cutting the time down from hours to minutes. Plus, students won't have to manually input tax information because the FAFSA will have a direct line to the IRS.
Someone experiencing homelessness, which is about 300,000 students, will be able to complete the form even if they can't get information from their parents.
Plus, big changes in eligibility requirements for financial aid.
In Washington State, what that means is nearly 15,000 new students are now eligible for Pell Grants, and nearly 24,000 more students will be able to get the maximum amount.
The new law also restores Pell Grant eligibility for students who have been incarcerated, defrauded, or have had drug-related offenses.
Keeping with the spirit of simplifying FAFSA, you can really sum up what this means for students in 4 simple words. Less paperwork, more help. That's it.
Research shows that students who apply for financial aid are 84% more likely to go into post-secondary education. So they're hoping that by making this whole process easier for students, they'll be able to get more of them into college. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
If you have a Gmail account that you haven't used in a while, then it could be deleted as soon as right now. Starting today, Google announced it will begin purging accounts that have not been used or signed into for at least 2 years. Emails, Drive, Docs, and photos will all be erased. Google says the move is an effort to protect people from security threats. Google also says the purging only applies to personal accounts and not to organizations or schools. We're getting our first look at McDonald's spin-off restaurant. It's called Cosmix, and it's located in Bolingbrook, Illinois. It is named for a little-known McDonald's character who's an alien. McDonald's CEO says CosMix is a small format concept with all the DNA of McDonald's but its own unique personality. More details are set to be released December 6th. And Jason Valentine will return with a look at your weather forecast, and we'll let you know the latest on school delays when we come back.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anilari, where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anilari's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anilari Winery today.
Tonight on Apple Valley News Now, it's the final Pac-12 championship game as 11-1 Oregon takes on the undefeated Washington Huskies. The Ducks, the Huskies, the Pac-12 championship tonight at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
I'm going to say something controversial. I get upset when we are expected to eat Thanksgiving food at Christmas.
Next live, Julianne Moore, plus Patrick Stewart.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Getting into the holiday spirit. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. Yes, we have snow on the ground, and we have more snow on the way this morning before it transitions to rain-snow mix. Depending on where you're at is when it is going to make that transition. First alert weather, it is an alert morning due to slick conditions as we're seeing with those school delays this morning. And again, we have more snow here or on the way. So here's a look at our current radar. We have snow just starting to fan out. It's been for the last hour, Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish. It is about to the mid-Columbia, getting to Prosser as well. So as we move along in our morning hours, here's what we're looking at right now. As it moves into the next hour, we're going to start to see things transition into more rain into the Blue Mountain region, heavy at times. And this pink here is rain-snow mix. As we move into the next hour, it's going to transition into more rain for the Tri-Cities, heavy rain for Walla Walla and Pendleton. It's going to remain snowy, at least snowy into the evening hours for Ellensburg and Yakima. It's going to take a little bit more time for them to warm up, but it's much more scattered into the evening hours. Then as we head into our overnight period, we're seeing more rain for the Mid-Columbia and especially the Blues. Into tomorrow morning, look at the heavy snow for the mountains. We'll get to that in a bit, but then it transitions into rain finally for Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish by tomorrow morning. And by the time we get to Sunday, look at this heavy rain throughout all of our areas. That includes the mountains. That's why our advisories there, or our warnings there, come to an end on Sunday morning. heavy rain expected in the mountains for your Sunday. So do be prepared if you're traveling. So this is the new snow we're going to see this morning into our afternoon. Heavier snow up north. Connell, 2.4 inches expected, 2 inches for Hanford. Other than that, we're looking at just about a half an inch or so, a little heavier in Ellensburg. But then it's going to come to an end as we transition to that rain-snow mix to just plain old rain. So I was talking about the mountains, winter storm warning. That is good until Sunday morning due to that heavy rain on the way. We're going to have heavy winds, and for the Cascades above 2,500 feet, up to 15 inches, up to 3 feet in the tippy top of the Cascades. Below 2,500 feet, up to 8 inches. 10 to 20 inches expected for the Blue Mountain region. So take care when driving through the mountainous areas. Right now, Traction Tires advised Snoqualmie Pass, Stevens Pass. Traction Tires required for White Pass. So a lot going on, folks, but conditions will improve, but that heavy rain could make driving tough as well on Sunday. So wind speeds, they are light, but they are going to be picking up as soon as this afternoon into definitely tomorrow. 15 to 25 mile per hour winds across our areas. Less for Sunday, Monday into our next work week, but enough to keep our air fresh and keep fog out of the way. Now we're seeing a little bit of fog this morning. This will disappear once we see a lot of that shower activity and winds start to pick up. Also, our air quality will finally improve. So temperatures right now, we are below the freezing mark across the board, but we are going to see some warming temperatures. And my goodness, we are going to be much warmer in our next work week. So let's take a look at those highs today. We're in the mid to upper 30s to 40 degrees for Ellensburg into Toppenish, Yakima. For the mid-Columbia, mid to upper 30s. And for the Blue Mountain region, lower 40s. Quick look at our 7-day forecast. Yakima, you finally warm up tomorrow and it transitions to rain, but our overnight still below the freezing mark. So more snow, scattered snow on the way tonight. Plenty of rain into our next work week for all of our areas. Look at those temperatures for the Tri-Cities into our weekend. Same story for Walla Walla. So get ready for more snow this morning, transitioning to rain-snow mix in the next couple of hours for the Blues and for the Mid-Columbia. Going to take until tomorrow for Ellensburg and Yakima. But plenty of rain and warm temperatures this weekend.
We're getting some school delays into the newsroom. Here's what we've got so far. In the Yakima region, East Valley School District and Selah School District are 2 hours late. Highland School District and Natchez Valley School District are 2 hours late. Epic and Seedlings classes are 2 hours late. West Valley School District is 2 hours late. In the Tri-Cities region, Pasco School District is 2 hours late, and this includes Kings Point Christian School. This one's an update. North Franklin School District is also 2 hours late. Find the latest at applevalleyNewsNow.com. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, the state of Washington is also setting a new record, this time in regards to elections. Find out what the record is and what an auditor in our region says about it.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue, or get a low $399 per month lease on Frontier. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
Looking for Santa Claus? He's here with us at Queensgate Gardens. Visit us today for your best selection of Christmas trees and wreaths. For this season's holiday cheer, bring your family and find the perfect tree. Customize your own wreath and pick out locally grown poinsettia. Visit us at Queensgate Garden today.
ProClean Auto Detail Systems is fully staffed and here for you. We are taking extra precaution by offering free pickup and drop-off of your vehicle. Harsh winter conditions can be harmful to your vehicle's paint. Help protect it with a coat of winter wax. Take your interior clean to the next level with BioPledge antimicrobial protection. Gift certificates are good for all our services, including details, starting at just $125. Give the gift of a clean car this holiday season. ProClean Auto Detail Systems, the future of auto detailing.
Floor scuffs, tears, and nasty scratches. Forget them for good with Ruby Sliders, the chair leg covers that stretch to fit most chairs and make floor marks a thing of the past. Slide it here, slide it there, slide it anywhere. Just slip them on and keep your floors looking like new. They fit any size or shape furniture leg and glide effortlessly. Forget flimsy felt pads and caps that don't fit. Just stretch it on and slide it. Call or click now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping.
Ready, set, glow!
It's raining Christmas!
Sunday, it's an all-new light fight you'll love a whole lot.
That is so incredible.
With the biggest, highest, and most high-tech display ever.
400 drones! Oh my God.
The Great Christmas Light Fight, Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Vampires, werewolves.
Cuddle up with your favorite monsters.
They're coming! Who's coming?
Svengoolie.
This may be the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Oh, it's big, all right.
I admit he isn't a particularly good-looking specimen.
Every Saturday night on MeTV. This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
Washington has set a new record for low voter turnout in the general election at just over 36%. It's the worst the state has seen since they began tracking voter turnout in the 1930s. Tracking previous record lows, the majority have happened during odd year cycles when voter fatigue is particularly high. That's why the Northwest Progressive Institute and other organizations are in favor of Senate Bill 5723 that was introduced last session. The bill would give cities and towns the ability to switch their elections over to even years to increase voter participation.
The amount of energy required to get someone to care when they're unplugged, disengaged, not dialed in, is a lot more than getting them to care about a local contest on a ballot they're already going to vote.
The bill is currently parked in the Senate Rules Committee, and lawmakers will resume their consideration of the bill starting in January. Remember, if you want to see a full list of the election winners and how the races played out, go to applevalleyNewsNow.com and click on our election results button at the top of the page. Jason Valentine will return with a look at your weather forecast. That's coming up. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a Pasco woman has learned her fate after being found guilty of drug trafficking. We'll have those stories and more when we return.
Heisman hopefuls lay it all on the line with the Pac-12 crown and playoff berth at stake.
Everything to play for.
Oregon, Washington, tonight on ABC.
Hi everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have live agents available right now to answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin with us in the Help Center. So Tom, phones are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the call center with you. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person. They'll answer any questions you have and tell you if you have a case and how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
Bikes for Tykes believes every child should know the joy of riding their own bike, but many families can't afford to buy one. Since 2009, Bikes for Tykes has built and donated thousands of bikes to area kids, and we're doing it again this year. Please help with a donation online at bikesfortykesnw.com or call 509-545-1446. Bikes for Tykes, bringing the community together one bike at a time.
Apple Valley Wine is your guide to our local viticulture and great vineyards. During the show, we hope to highlight some of the best and educate you on our amazing local wine industry.
Apple Valley Wine, tonight at 9:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Black Friday mattress discounts have been extended today through this Monday at Walker's.
Save up to $900 on Serta iComfort and Beautyrest Black Hybrid sets.
Plus, save up to $300 on Purple mattresses and take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest for 5 years.
Plus, receive up to $300 of free furniture, making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at Walker's.
This holiday season, Jacobs & Rhodes wants to turn ugly into unforgettable with the Ugly Furnace Contest. Send us a photo of your ugly furnace at applevalleynewsnow.com under the Features tab, and you could win the gift of warmth. The more creative, the better. First prize, a brand new free gas furnace from Jacobs & Rhodes. Plus, every entry receives a free system inspection and 10% off all repairs. Remember, you must be within 30 miles to win. Embrace the holiday spirit with Jacobs & Rhodes. Show us your ugly furnace and you could win a new furnace for Christmas.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
We're sending it over to Jason Valentine with your first alert weather forecast.
Thank you so much, Riley. And it's 6:29 right now on your Friday morning. And yes, we do have snow on the ground, more snow on the way for many of our areas. It's a first alert weather alert morning. Snowfall to rain snow, just depending on where you're at when that rain snow to rain starts. All of our areas. So do get ready for more snow. We're already seeing some snow coming into Yakima, Ellensburg, Toppenish. It is almost to the mid-Columbia and into the Blues. So more shower activity is on the way. We're having a bit of issues with visibility. Look at Yakima right now, 1 mile visibility, 2 miles of visibility in Ellensburg. We do expect quite a lot of winds starting tonight into especially tomorrow for all of our areas. So more snow this morning, then we'll see some clearing as we head into our afternoon hours. Still going to be below freezing overnight, but as we get to tomorrow morning, all this precipitation will transfer to rain. For the Tri-Cities area, we're going to see the snow turn to rain, snow mix, turn to rain this morning into our early afternoon. And it looks like just plain old rain, snow to rain for the Walla Walla region as we are definitely warming up today. Much warmer conditions as we head into tomorrow. We do expect to see mid-50s by Sunday at least for many of our cities, if not lower 50s to upper 40s. Much warmer conditions, plenty of snow in the mountains. That will transition Sunday morning into more rain for the mountains. A lot going on. I'll lay it all out for you. I'll get you some help in planning out your weekend in my first alert weather forecast that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
We're getting some school delays into the newsroom. Here's what we've got so far. In the Yakima region, East Valley School District and Selah School District are 2 hours late. Highland School District and Natchez Valley School District are 2 hours late. Epic and Seedling school classes are 2 hours late. West Valley School District is 2 hours late. In the Tri-Cities region, Pasco School District is 2 hours late. This includes Kings Point Christian School. North Franklin School District is also 2 hours late, and Benton Franklin Head Start will also have a 2-hour delay. And in the Blue Mountain region, the Helix School District and Pendleton School Districts are on 2-hour delays as well. And in the Columbia Gorge, Goldendale School Districts are all 2 hours late as well. You can find the latest at applevalleynewsnow.com. 2 people have been arrested in connection to a case in Burbank, Washington that happened more than 10 years ago. 31-year-old Luis Carrillo of California has been arrested on first-degree murder. His wife, 31-year-old Mariana Camacho, was also arrested. She's facing a rendering criminal assistance charge. The arrests are linked through DNA to the killing of Jose Hernandez Solis in 2010. The couple has been returned to Walla Walla County and they are awaiting trial. A judge has sentenced a Mabton man to 21 years in federal prison on 2 counts of abusive sexual contact of a minor. 58-year-old Joseph Leonard Roy pleaded guilty in November 2022 to the charges. According to court documents, between 2017 and 2018, Roy molested 2 relatives of a person he was dating. The crimes took place on Yakima Nation property. Roy must serve 20 years of federal supervision following his release. A Pasco woman has learned her fate on charges of trafficking fentanyl. A judge sentenced 38-year-old Amy Lynn Loza to 9 years in prison. According to court documents, a Tri-Cities Metro Drug Task Force and the DEA investigated several fentanyl traffickers in the Tri-Cities in October 2022. During the search of a home in Richland and a bedroom in Kennewick, Agents located more than 14,000 fentanyl pills, along with a pound of meth and other evidence. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Loza is admitted to authorities that she was involved in trafficking fentanyl. She must serve 5 years supervision following her release from prison. A judge has sentenced a Yakima man to 20 years in prison for producing and possession of child pornography. 28-year-old Bryce Quinton Hale of Yakima pleaded guilty to those charges last August. According to court documents, Hale shared child porn in a group chat using a phone app. He was charged in November 2021, but the U.S. Attorney's Office says he violated pretrial conditions by accessing the internet on a phone that contained additional child porn images and videos. Hale must also serve a decade of federal supervised release and must pay $3,000 in restitution. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your morning weather forecast.
It is a weather alert morning with more snow for our areas this morning, but then it will transition to rain-snow mix to rain for most of our areas. The timing, though, depends on where you live. I'll get you prepared for that in my first alert weather forecast coming right up.
And up next, a new business in Moses Lake is bringing hundreds of new jobs to the region. What the business is all about when we come back.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue, or get a low $399 per month lease on Frontier. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
He's back, and a shakin' and a rollin' just like the king. Justin Shandor, the ultimate Elvis Presley impersonator, returns to Legends Casino Hotel for a festive night of Elvis's top hits. Saturday, December 2nd. Tickets start at just $20. Justin has been endorsed by Graceland as the world's most authentic Elvis. And this year, he will add a few holiday hits to your favorite Elvis songs. Don't miss the one and only Justin Shandor as Elvis. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Casino gift shop.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, just click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Pasco's Winterfest activities are back, starting with the Candy Cane Scavenger Hunt December 4th to 7th. And don't miss free movies at Pasco's Fairchild Cinemas. Then bring out the whole family for winter memories of music, kids games, crafts, food vendors, activity booths, photos with Santa, and of course, the exciting holiday tree lighting. Join us December 9th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Peanuts Park, Pasco, 109 South 4th Avenue.
Hard to wrap, easy to give. Right now, save $40 on the HSA 45 battery hedge trimmer. Find something for everyone on your list. Find yours at SteelDealers.com.
Julianne Hough joins Alfonso Ribeiro for an all-new season of Dancing with the Stars.
Tuesday night at 8 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
'Tis the season as we visit a Christmas tree farm.
It's a pleasure to work here. I enjoy the customers a lot.
Find your holiday spirit.
It's a fun time.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
New battery manufacturing company Sila is opening its doors in Moses Lake, bringing hundreds of new jobs to the community. Both state and eastern Washington leaders got a sneak peek at the new plant Wednesday. A majority of electric vehicle battery materials are from China right now. Sila's CEO says the goal is to create a domestic supply chain to make EVs more affordable in the U.S.
And so it's critical for us to have a domestic supply chain for batteries for a lot of reasons. And the right way to do that isn't to try to catch up with old technology. It's really to build the future technology here first.
The company expects to hire up to 500 full-time workers for the new facility. It's working with Big Bend Community College and the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center to provide vocational training for Eastern Washington students. Construction for equipment installation inside and outside of the building will continue, and the plant is expected to open next year.
Well, that's exciting. I love that. Hey, we have a big game coming up tonight.
We do, in fact.
Right here on Apple Valley News Now. Coverage starts at 5 o'clock. It is the Pac-12 championship, the final Pac-12 championship, at least for the time being.
And how excited for this game are you?
I'm very excited. I graduated from the University of Washington, so I'm looking forward to the game. Oregon is about a 9.5 point favorite going into the game. They've been playing fantastic football since they lost to the University of Washington in Seattle in October. I was there at that game. It was one of the loudest game I've been to since 1992. We beat Nebraska in 1992. Loudest football game, college football game ever in history. There was a safety.
Wow.
We tackled the Nebraska quarterback in the end zone. It's the loudest a college stadium has ever been in the world.
Where did that game take place?
In Seattle. At Husky Stadium.
Wow.
So this one is in Las Vegas. It's at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. So it's a neutral field. So the Oregon is heavily favored, but they're 11-1. If they win, they most likely will be in the playoffs. There's only 4 teams. It's odd. Next year, there's 12 teams in the playoffs. Both of these teams would easily make the playoffs next year, but this year, there's only 4. So really, only one of them's going to make it. Whoever wins tonight should make it in. It's going to be very exciting. Could be the biggest Pac-12 game ever, which is ironic because it's the last Pac-12 game ever.
Wow. And what are Oregon right now? Because I know Huskies are 12-0.
12-0. Oregon is 11-1. Their one loss was to the Huskies. Washington is ranked number 3. Oregon's ranked number 5. So this is the highest ranked matchup in Pac-12 history, Pac-10 history. So it really is very odd that it's the final game. It's coming down to this. So
incredible.
Tonight, right here on Apple Valley News Now at 5 o'clock. Coverage starts at 5 o'clock. The game a little bit after that.
Perfect.
Quick look outside. We have a lot to talk about weather-wise. Let me get you ready for, look at the blue.
Ooh.
That means first light has come in. Your first alert weather forecast on a weather alert morning is next.
Tonight on Apple Valley News Now. It's the final Pac-12 championship game as 11-1 Oregon takes on the undefeated Washington Huskies. The Ducks, the Huskies, the Pac-12 championship tonight at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone.
She's here.
Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
The Black Friday savings have been extended. One final week at Walker's Furniture. Get huge Black Friday discounts while supplies last. Or get no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest for up to 5 years financing.
It's the perfect time to upgrade your living room or get that new dining room or bedroom furniture just in time for those holiday gatherings. Plus, choose from a large selection of top name brand mattress sets.
Furnish your life for less. Today through this Monday at Walker's.
Are you spending too much time in the bathroom? After years of straining and pushing due to an enlarged prostate, your bladder loses its flexibility and strength. And none of these common prostate supplements do anything for the bladder problem. Only all-new Ideal Prostate Plus supports both the prostate and the bladder. Call now to find out how you can get your risk-free bottle of Ideal Prostate Plus, a free bottle of Ultimax, and our comprehensive guide to prostate and bladder health. Try Ideal Prostate Plus for a full 30 days. And if it doesn't help you sleep through the night, reduce urgency, frequency, and that humiliating dribbling and leaking, just return the unused portion and your credit card will never be charged for the product. That's how sure we are it's going to work for you.
I don't worry about if there's a bathroom nearby. I'm getting a good night's sleep. Oh, it's amazing.
Call 1-800-547-1228.
Apple Valley Wine is your guide to our local viticulture and great vineyards. Coming up on our next show, how technology plays a role in wine production. A visit with some of Walla Walla's best, a Benton City world-class wine that's all about local. A Tri-Cities winery with deep roots, behind the scenes with Purple Star Wines, discover a fine wine from Zilla, and Prosser's Coyote Canyon Wines.
Apple Valley Wine, tonight at 9:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
I'm going to say something controversial. I get upset when we are expected to eat Thanksgiving food at Christmas.
Next live, Julianne Moore, plus Patrick Stewart.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend, and what a welcome we got overnight. We had that snow that we've been talking about. We have more snow on the way, so it is a weather alert morning. Snowfall transitioning to rain-snow mix as we move along in our morning, and it depends on where you're at when you're going to transition to rain, snow. For Yakima, Ellensburg, it's going to take most likely into tomorrow morning. So let's take a look at our radar. We have snow coming in almost to the mid-Columbia. It's going to spread out into the blues. We've already had it for the last hour or so for Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish areas. So we do expect to see more of this snow sticking around. So taking a look at our timing, we are going to be moving into, look at this, we have rain-snow mix starting for the mid-Columbia, and it looks like plain old rain for Walla Walla and Pendleton with a little bit of mixed in rain-snow mix, but more snow Ellensburg through Toppenish. As we move into 8 a.m., we see more rain starting to form for the Tri-Cities, heavy rain for Walla Walla and Pendleton. That is going to move along, and then we're going to see scattered showers off and on throughout our Friday, but nothing really significant till we get to our overnight period when we have more rain showers for the mid-Columbia and Pendleton. And look at this, we finally transition to rain as we get to tomorrow morning, as we are seeing significantly warmer temperatures tomorrow and significantly heavier winds tomorrow as well, bringing up heat from the south. And as we head into our Saturday, more scattered rain, but as we head into Sunday, look at the heavy rain, especially in the mountains. So all this snow that is falling in the mountains will melt very quickly. So there is some flooding concerns throughout some of our regions. So do be aware, standing water if you are driving over the passes on Sunday, and heavy rain. Heavy rain. So let's take a look at what's going on as we're moving into the morning hours for our futurecast. We do expect to see less than an inch for most of our cities starting this morning. So starting an hour ago, maybe an inch above an inch for Ellensburg. But this will be it as we see this coming to an end, especially tomorrow morning. But it's coming to an end by the afternoon for the mid-Columbia and the Blues. Winter storm warning through Sunday morning. You saw why all of those rain showers above 2,500 feet, up to 15 inches of snow for the Cascades, below 2,500 feet, up to 8 inches, 10 to 20 inches for the Blues, winds up to 40 miles per hour. If you're traveling through the passes today, tomorrow, expect heavy snow. Sunday, expect heavy rain. So traction tires advised. Snoqualmie, Stevens, traction tires required right now for White Pass. Make sure you see the current conditions if you're heading over the passes. So let's take a look at the winds. They are light. They're going to remain light this morning, but then they're going to pick up heavily as we get to tomorrow. 15 to 25 mile per hour winds tomorrow. Less, but still 10 to 20 mile per hour winds for your Sunday. So blustery conditions are on the way. We have some foggy conditions for Ellensburg, Yakima. 1 mile of visibility. Be careful out there. Don't worry, the wind is coming. That'll take care of that at least by tomorrow. But this morning with the snow as well. It is very treacherous driving. We're below the freezing mark across the board, but we do have heavier or higher temperatures on the way. It is going to be very warm. Let's take a look at the highs today. Mid to upper 30s to lower 40s across the board as we are looking at very warm temperatures throughout our areas starting as soon as tomorrow. 40s for Yakima. That's why in the morning we'll see rain in the Tri-Cities. 50s tomorrow. Again, heavy showers tomorrow, but today more snow, transitioning to rain-snow mix in a couple of hours for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues, and scattered snow for Ellensburg, Yakima through tomorrow morning. Well, November has officially come to an end, Riley. It's December 1st. Some writers, including Riley, may be rejoicing now that the difficult challenge that comes with National Novel Writing Month is over.
Thank goodness. And to remind everyone, National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo as we call it for short, is a challenge to write 50,000 words during the 30 very quick days of November. And like we've said in previous NaNoWriMo updates this month on Good Morning Northwest, I've been participating in the challenge for a few years now. Here are my stats on nanowrimo.org. I wanted to bring everyone my final word count for the month and show my stats for this year's NaNoWriMo. So we can see right at the top left-hand corner, 50,307 words to round out the month of November.
You sure slowed down your pace.
I definitely did. I started out really strong, as you can see, and I took only a couple days off. There were 3 total days this month that I did not do my writing. I had wisdom teeth surgery. I had a birthday. There were a couple other things that happened during the month, and so there was a lot to take a look at and finish out this writing for the year.
How many months is this? How many Novembers in a row is this?
So this was year number 5, and year 5 of successful writing.
Okay. Wow, that is 250,000 words.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations. All right, folks, we'll be right back with your morning sprint and a final check of your forecast.
But first, a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the Georgia mom accused of planning a murder-for-hire plot to kill her estranged husband in the Bahamas headed back to court.
Lindsay, you want to say anything about the allegations?
Lindsay Shiver, a mother of 3 on a $100,000 bail in the Bahamas, charged with conspiring to kill former college football player Robert Shiver with the help of her boyfriend and an alleged hitman. According to a police report, investigators say Lindsay admitted to sending messages and photos saying, "Kill him." Lindsay's lawyer saying in a statement, the evidence will demonstrate Lindsay's innocence.
Because she is in the Bahamas, she has to submit herself to their legal process. And they have a very different court system, a very different judicial system, a very different legal system than the one that she would face in the United States.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you what's expected from Shiver's court appearance and what's next in the case. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. Sotyktu is the first of its kind once daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis for the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding that outfit psoriasis tried to hide from you, or finding your swimsuit is ready for prime time. Dad, once daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or had a vaccine or plan to. Sotyktu is a TYK2 inhibitor. TYK2 is part of the JAK family. It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risks as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. Ask your dermatologist about Sotyktu for clearer skin. So clearly you. Sotyktu.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:52. We're going to get to your first alert forecast in just a moment, but we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. We're getting some school delays into the newsroom. Here's what we've got so far. In the Yakima region, East Valley School District and Selah School District are 2 hours late. Highland School District and Natchez Valley School District are 2 hours late. Epic and Seedlings classes are 2 hours late. West Valley School District is 2 hours late. In the Tri-Cities region, Pasco School District is 2 hours late, and this includes Kings Point Christian School. North Franklin School District is also 2 hours late, and Benton Franklin Head Start will also have a 2-hour delay. Also 2 hours late, Helix School District and Pendleton School District. And in the Columbia River Gorge, the Goldendale School District are 2 hours late. And a school closure to tell you about: no classes today for West Chestnut Academy. That's in the Yakima region. When it comes to driving in conditions like these, many drivers believe if they have proper snow tires or an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's nearly impossible for them to spin out. Before heading out into the winter weather, be sure to check your tires and see that they are at the right PSI. Check your battery to make sure it's in good working order. Don't use cruise control while driving on snowy or icy roads. And finally, give other drivers space. Remember, if you get into a crash or spin out, first responders trying to help you are also put at risk in these conditions. It's also important to have a good car emergency kit. Make sure you always have items with you to help stay warm, such as hats, coats, and blankets. Have a windshield scraper, flashlight, first aid kit, booster cables, and a multi-tool like a Swiss Army knife. Cat litter or sand also helps if you are in an icy area and need traction under your tires. Find a complete emergency kit list at applevalleynewsnow.com. While trying to keep warm, never use a generator inside your home or garage, and run them at least 20 feet away from your home so the fumes don't seep in. And if you choose to use a space heater, look for a device that has an automatic shutoff if it gets tipped over. Don't leave it on and then go to sleep, and always make sure you have working smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms in your home. To get more in-depth information on preparing for our winter weather, just click on the winter weather article at applevalleynewsnow.com. We've got more information on all the stories you just heard and more. You have an opportunity today to help a family or child in need. This is video from last year's Bikes for Tykes event. This year's event takes place tomorrow at this morning at 9 o'clock at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick. Volunteers will gather this morning and build bicycles for deserving local children. Apple Valley News Now is a partner for this event.
Bikes for Tykes is an excellent organization. Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to December 1st, and welcome to our first significant, easy for me to say, snowfall of the year. So let's get you ready for what you can expect for your Friday morning. It is a weather alert day, and we are looking at, again, snowfall to rain snow mix as we move into our morning and into our evening hours. And do get ready for, again, could see snowfall, scattered snow for Yakima and Ellensburg through tomorrow morning, and then it'll change into rain. But our other areas look to change into rain as we move into the next couple of hours. So Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish, you're seeing snow already. We're about to get to the Tri-Cities. The snow is going to continue for the next couple of hours. So here's what we're looking at. We have a band here. That pink is rain-snow mix. That shows you the difference between temperatures, and we're going to be seeing that continue. It looks like rain showers for much of Walla Walla and Pendleton in the next couple of hours. And then by the time we get to 8 a.m., looks like it's going to transition into rain for the Tri-Cities, heavy rain for Walla Walla and Pendleton. That's going to move off into the east, and then we're just going to see some scattered showers. Snow for Yakima and Ellensburg, rain for the Mid-Columbia and Blues. We're above the freezing level for the Mid-Columbia and Blues, and we'll finally get above that for Yakima, Toppenish, and Ellensburg by tomorrow morning. And then as we head into our Sunday, a little bit more shower activity Saturday night, heavy rain for all of our areas, including the mountainous areas. Now, the mountains are under a winter storm warning until Sunday morning. This is why it's coming to an end. Heavy rain will take care of it as we're warming up significantly throughout all of our areas, including the mountains by the time we get to our weekend. Light winds, they are going to slowly pick up today, but heavy winds are expected tomorrow, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. Also, not great visibility for Ellensburg and Yakima this morning. Other than that, we're looking pretty good visibility visibility wise. So let's take a look at our temperatures right now. We are below the freezing mark, but we are going to be warmer today. Let's take a quick look at our temperatures for our highs. Mid to upper 30s, 40 for Toppenish. We're in the mid to upper 30s for the Mid-Columbia, 43 our hot spot in Hermiston, and lower 40s for the Blue Mountain region. So folks, more snow for the next couple of hours, transitioning to rain-snow mix for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. Riley.
Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest.